All right, in this video I'm going to walk through on how to export your data from the CRM. So there's two ways to export data, and depending on what type of data you want to export will determine which way you do it. So the first way, you can come in and filter all your leads. So whatever filter view, or just come in and export all your leads, you would select the select all leads button here. This is going to select all leads, not just the leads on the first page here. And once you select all leads, you have an option of clicking on export. So what this is going to export, this is going to export all of our system default fields, including all of your custom fields that you've set up for the lead data. However, when you create a data form, you have an option of creating, first name, last name, company, phone, all those map to our global fields. But you may have additional fields like, when do you want to be called back? What's your preferred callback method? You may have these additional fields that do not map to our global fields. So when you go into your lead, we capture all that data in the data form details and then disperse the data to the matching system fields, right? So you always have access to that data. However, it's not part of our system fields. So if you're going to use this export method, which is selecting all leads here and then clicking export, we do not include that additional data that comes in from the data form specifically. And the reason for that is you can see these 5 leads or 6 leads. One came in from the meeting page data form. These came in through the data import form. This one came in through the Wayne Industry CTA. So all we're exporting is all of our system global fields and any custom fields that you set up for the data fields. And so what that looks like, and I actually have one pulled up here, so let me go ahead and show you that screen. This is what it looks like when you export it. So when you export it, you're going to get the lead ID, you're going to get the status. So this is the internal ID on our system. You also have first name, last name, you have the email address, the company, the phone, so all of our global system fields and any custom fields that you would have set up and all the data associated to that. So what if you want to grab the additional data that comes based on a data form? So the way you need to do that, let me go back in here. So instead of selecting all leads here, you are going to select export over here. So don't select all leads, you're going to click export over here. And then now it'll allow you to download based on data form. So I can select Wayne Industry CTA, may have like 60 questions that are custom to that data form. It's going to pull all that data, including the system data. So it's going to pull all the system data and the custom data. In addition to that, the data form detail. So the only way to get the data form details is to use the export based on data form, which is up there. If you just want to get all the data that's in the system, you're not worried about the additional fields that came with each data form, just select all, hit export. If it's more than 500, it'll go into call queue, or export queue. If you want to get all that data plus the data based on the data form, you need to export by data form. So you're going to come over here and select whatever data form, hit export. That's going to take you to your download exports queue. This runs every minute. It'll export all your data to a CSV file, and then you can just download the CSV file here, and then that will pull in all the additional fields that you have for that lead and that data form, which you're not seeing this because I did not set the source for that. So you're able to see everything that is being exported based on that. You have the option of exporting, again, data form and all the data form details, including the system fields. And then in addition to that, you have the option of just selecting here and it'll export whatever you want and select it in this view.